Hey, everybody out there. We want to welcome you over to our channel, Opposites Attract. I know a lot of
Opposites
people,
still attract.
opposites still attract. And we definitely are the opposite. I'll say that much.
Yes.
My name is Dee,
And my name is Marquita.
and we are Team Awkward. I already knew this was going to happen, folks.
Oh yeah.
I already knew this was going to
We
happen.
didn't practice, so
I'm basically the mouthpiece, I'd
Mhm.
say, of the marriage, and she
the
is
quiet piece. I just don't really talk much, but I'm trying to open up. So that's why it was my idea to do this podcast, a couples podcast.
actually it actually was her
Yeah.
idea, and
Maybe I might come out of my shell once we do this. So I'll get used to it. So
pretty deep in that shell.
yeah.
I mean, we may have to pry you out of there with the jaws of life to get you, out of the shell.
Yeah.
Why don't we talk a little bit about some of the attempts that we've tried to make when it comes to making YouTube videos.
Oh yeah. Well, it was just brought to my attention. Like we talked about this early. We tried to a family vlogging
Oh yeah.
years back.
Oh yeah.
We only did one video.
It was
it was an intro basically.
Yeah, it wasn't even an episode.
Yeah, it was just an intro.
It was an intro.
Yeah. So yeah, we only did the intro. We didn't get a chance to make videos, so we were just we were just lazy to I'd say lazy of making videos.
Just say it.
Yeah, we're just being lazy doing it.
Yeah.
So
Unintentional.
Yeah.
We were discussing as far as what did we want the first episode to be about, and it was her idea, like she said, this whole idea of creating a couples podcast.
Mhm.
And I asked her, like, what's the motive? Like, what do you want to come out of this? What's the message? And I just put it out there. I'm like, people are always searching for answers. People are always searching for inspiration. People are always searching for some sort of hope or guidance when it comes to just getting through life in general.
Mhm.
Especially with relationships. So that's pretty much going to be the primary focus, I'd say, of this channel. Just a little bit of background about us. I'll just go ahead and let you tell the story from your end, because I always tell this story as far as, like,
It's probably the same story that I'm gonna say.
how we met.
We met. Well, we met back in 2004, and we were teenagers at the time. So at the time, I was taking my brother to the mall, him and his friends at the mall. I always see him every Saturday in the food court area, arcade area.
Mesmerized.
Oh yeah. But I was by myself in the food court, so I saw him and his friends walking past me. It's like when you see somebody, you want to turn around. You always turn around and see that person if you basically admiring them, right?
Yeah, I heard that right. She was admiring it. I tell you, this girl right here was staring at me.
Oh, you were too.
Like, I felt like Cyclops from X-Men was looking at me. Like, she was like, my gosh, I've never seen someone like this.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That's how she was looking. Go ahead, continue.
I don't even remember.
I remember. Nobody forgets when someone looks at you like that. You don't ever forget that.
Yeah, because it's like I saw you throughout the mall, and it's like you kept looking, and then you just finally came to me when we talked for a little bit. So yeah.
Yeah, we didn't talk that long, I don't think.
No. So yeah. I think we exchanged numbers, right? Yeah.
We did.
Yeah. So from there, we call each other. I remember we'd be up at like late nights. Like I can't even stay up late night now. So
she was like sleep at 8:30 last night.
Yeah.
8:30.
That's like early. I was tired. Yeah. But at that time we'd be on the phone. Back in those days, it was house phones. So
not even cordless.
No. It was one of them phones that you plug up to the wall.
I remember talking to you, like, because we both stayed with our folks, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I had to get the a long extension cord that like go all the way in my room,
Yeah.
so I can shut the door. You know, you don't want to talk on the phone. And your mama right there,
Yep.
your grandma right there. What you talking about? Like you ain't talking about nothing. You know, you just talking. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Are you asleep? What are you eating? You know, just stuff like that.
Mhm.
But we stayed on the phone
Like all kinds of nights
all
and
night,
time.
all throughout the night,
Yep.
falling asleep on the phone. I'm pretty sure y'all already know, like y'all know about these things, right? Just talk to each other until you just both fall asleep.
Yep. We were asleep on the
You
phone.
can hear her breathing on the other side of the
Me
phone.
too.
No. So we're not gonna do this right here. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna tell the truth. Out of the two of us, it's you.
It's always me going to sleep first.
It's her that goes to sleep before me. Now, if you were the type of person, let's just say you were able to stay up to like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Mhm.
I'm staying up till 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
If you want to stay up till 3, I'm gonna stay up till 3. If I got somebody around me that wants to stay up late, I can do it. But since everybody around here act like old people, they all pass out between 8:30 and 10. I get sleepy around 10:30, and then typically I have to get up in the morning, and I gotta go to work like an adult. I'm not gonna say
I've been trying to stay up late, but then it's like, I mean, I have to stay up. Like if I get too cold, I end up falling asleep. That's just how it is. If I get too comfortable, I end up falling asleep. So I have to stay up on the computer or whatever to stay up late. That's just me.
So in other words, you have to have something to occupy you.
Yeah.
To stay up.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense. I mean, I don't think
like nowadays, before I can stay up, like my younger years, I could have stayed up, but now
I don't know. I got pictures of you, and you're like early 20s, just sleep,
not all the time,
knocked out, mouth open and everything. Ugh. Just being honest. I guess you know what? I guess it's true what they say. Women need their beauty sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's
true.
Maybe I guess there's some truth to that. I guess.
Yeah.
Does it help all women? We're gonna leave that right there. I'm not trying to be mean. Yeah. I'm just all right. Let's move on, man. This ain't supposed to be about nobody else but me and you.
Yeah.
Okay. So when we were thinking about the name of the channel, Opposites Attract.
Mm-hmm. Opposites still attract.
Gosh, opposites still attract.
Yeah.
Opposites still attract, right?
It was your idea. We got
well, yeah, because everybody says opposites attract. No, I put that still in there because I wanted people to understand that to this day, in 2023, opposites still This is what I got to deal with right here. When I give you the cue, she be like, start choking, voice start getting all raspy and cut up. But that's just this is why we say opposite. Anyway, the name Opposites Still Attract. Obviously, we're different.
Yeah.
We're very different people. And the origin behind that name is, I basically said, and I told her, and she really agreed with it, that you don't necessarily have to have a lot of things in common to be compatible with each other. You don't. Because we are literally like living proof of that. Like, we've been together
19 years and on the 21st.
Yes. March 21st marks 19 years, and March 30th is our 11th year wedding anniversary. I almost said marriage anniversary, but it's the same thing, man. Like wedding anniversaries. Yeah. It's that special day, of course.
Yeah.
All of these years we've been together, and we just didn't have nothing in common.
Nope.
Nothing. I mean, other than maybe like maybe going to the movies together,
Want to eat?
food. We could agree on that. But when it came to like personality types,
No.
no, no,
Mm-mm.
mm-mm.
I guess now I'm late coming in. Like I say, I like things that he likes, which is like probably playing games, starting to work out, what you like, and it's something else I forgot.
She still ain't in anime.
Nah, I try to get into
I'm
it,
throwing that out there right now.
but
I'm
yeah,
sorry to throw you
I
under the
might just
bus.
watch one. Well,
I'm sorry.
well, I want to watch a couple of shows.
You need some friends that are in anime. That's the thing.
Huh.
Maybe that's what you need. But she's right though. Like it wasn't until like
Two
maybe
years ago.
2 years ago that we actually started, gaining some ground when it came to mutual interest. I'm a gamer. Been playing video games since 2 years old, and I've had almost every system you can think of. When I met you, I was still in the video games. I brought my video games to your mom's house. Your mom's like, here you go again, playing video games all day long.
Oh gosh.
That's a whole nother story. Though we're not gonna talk about that. I don't know. Maybe in the future episode, like episode 62, how to deal with your in-laws.
Yeah.
I'm just hey, we both got stories on both ends, but
That's later on down the line.
yeah. So 2 years ago, we started sharing mutual interests with video games. You know, why don't you tell people about your history with video games? Like maybe when you were a kid.
I mean, I've been playing a few like easy games.
Easy.
Yeah, I ain't like all these other games that's out now, and it's like, okay, they came out 20 years ago, and it's like a line, a story. Well, how you say it? Um, I don't know.
What story based game?
I guess it's like say for instance like Mario, like every year is a Mario game, and then like you or something like if it's a story game and you have to play this game to understand this game or something like that. I didn't know it was like that until I started playing games 2 years ago.
You
So
mean like games that like part one, part
yeah, something
two,
like that.
like
See, I don't know.
sequels and stuff?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
What the heck was so hard about that? Like
Why
you
didn't? Because
just
I thought that you just play a game. I didn't know that. Okay, if you see a game, you have to play the beginning of a game
oh
to
okay. Well,
understand.
it's no different than the movie. It's just like going to see um Pirates of the Caribbean 7 and you ain't even see the first 6 movies. Like you don't know what the heck's going on,
Yeah.
Or it's like
So
playing Metal Gear Solid 3 and you never played the first two.
so now it's like certain games I like. So I'm like into like storytelling games. Horror games like so love and hate kind of thing, but
I still think that is the genre that you need to play because it brings your personality out. One thing about her, she doesn't understand and that I've picked on to is that when you play like certain games, she
and you
doesn't
holding
even
my hand.
I'm holding her hand. I'm trying to be romantic for a little bit. All right, just roll with it. When you play certain games, your personality changes.
Yeah.
Like if she plays Resident Evil, she's quiet, but she ain't quiet playing that game.
That game is
She's not quiet playing that game.
scary. I don't like anything like that scary. If it's original, I when I saw gameplay, it seemed like the original ones are not that scary than the remake. That's just me. I don't know if anybody else would agree to that, but
And then it's like when you play Fortnite, she's just all over the place. So I've noticed that about her.
we've been playing Fortnite for a year, right?
Not quite.
What the summer big year, and I'm into that game.
Yeah, and this is coming from somebody who never played video games in her life. Like that just wasn't her thing. She just did not play video games.
Nope.
But like I said, I was a gamer, so I kind of rubbed off on her. And I mean, I'm happy about that. When she started playing video games, I was like, yes.
Excited.
I was very excited because I come home she's watching Resident Evil 4 on YouTube, or she's like, "Hey, did you know that there's a new Final Fantasy coming out?" I'm like, "Yes, oh gosh,
Keep
yes,
talking.
yeah, yeah." Like, cause I never look for the first 17 years of our relationship. I didn't get this. I've been waiting on this my whole life. I'm just like, but yeah. So we didn't have a lot of things in common, to say the least. I say all of that to say we didn't have a lot in common, but we have always been compatible. So compatibility, let's talk about that for a second. Compatibility, like, what is it about me that you like? Or no, we can't even say like. You've been with somebody for almost 20 years. What is it about me that you just love?
You have to put that in, huh?
You got doing right.
Oh, okay. It's like I told you, I like. Let's see, how can I say it? Your personality, certain type personalities.
Whoa! What you mean? You act like I got multiple personalities.
Well, you know how you like to joke. I don't like that.
I do like to joke.
So I don't like that. Other than that,
I go over the top.
Yeah. Other than that, personality, like, you know, like people look up to you because you're the person that can bring up someone's happiness. When anybody got problems, they come to you. You like to talk. You make people feel good about their day. You know, I feel like you probably, you know, make somebody's day, even they down. So.
But do I make you happy?
Yeah.
And do I make your day?
Yeah. You leave me messages. I leave you texts my day. So when we have bad days, we try to make each other feel good. You know, we talk. We can talk for an hour. He can talk for hours. I'll be going to talk for like 10 minutes, and I'll be like, okay, we're good.
I really do try to drag out extensive conversations because communication is the key, folks. When it comes to like a successful relationship, you have to be able to talk to the person that you're with. And I know that for her, for many years, you know, that made her feel uncomfortable. You know, just talking, extensive talking.
Yeah, I'm not used to like talking for hours and hours and hours. I'm not used to all that. So.
And I recognized that, and I just kind of accepted it at first. I was like, you know, she's just quiet, she's just reserved. I won't put too much on her. I will, you know, I'll say what I need to say, but I won't get in depth or get in context, you know, because I know that makes her feel uncomfortable. But, you know, times have changed. A lot of things have actually changed within like the last year and a half, I'd say. But before we even, you know, get into that, you know, we haven't mentioned, you know, one of, if not one of the most important aspects to our marriage, and that's our children. We well, this is the thing. I gotta like be quiet because she needs to talk too.
What do you want me to talk about? Them?
Who's them?
The kids.
Oh.
Okay, so we basically, all right, so we had 3 boys. 3 boys. So
yeah, no girls.
No girls.
We tried.
That's not gonna happen, but
it failed.
Anyways.
It failed. I tried.
So the boys are
edit that out.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
That could be a blooper moment.
Okay.
Alright, so our kids are 16, 9, and 7. I always have to think about the last 2 hours. So anyway, 16, 9, and 7.
Sometimes you forget your kids' names.
Well, I forget their age sometimes.
I always mix up their names, but go ahead.
Yeah, I do that too. Like, you know, when one kid gets in trouble, you call the other one. You call that kid about the other kid's name. So I do that all the time, but yeah, our household is always busy. We always going to the grocery store. So they eat so much as they get
Oh
older,
my
when
gosh.
they're growing, they eat. So if you have kids, you
Wow.
understand.
I mean, I remember just buying formula
Mhm.
and then baby food and then little bitty snacks and stuff.
Yeah.
Man, these kids eat like grown men.
It's like they don't eat kids meals no more. So kids
No.
meals are out the menu. So they want grown people food.
Yes, they eat like football players and they're not big.
No, they wake up, they say, I'm
Yeah.
hungry. All right, I'm still asleep.
Yeah, they're not really big kids. Even our 16-year-old, he's not a very big um kid. He's not, but I guess he's growing
Mhm.
and he wants to eat.
That's how it is.
It is what that's just what it is. I don't remember eating that much as a teenager. Like I don't.
Yeah.
I started taking like my fitness and stuff, seriously when I was about 13, between 13 and 14 years old. So I was always kind of self-conscious about, what I ate. I was trying to, get myself in shape or whatnot. But yeah, I just don't remember eating like that
Yeah.
as a teenager.
I
What about
remember
you?
eating a lot as a teenager. I mean, I remember being picky, but then when I became a teenager, I used to eat a lot. But that's all I can remember. The pickiness, they probably got that for me.
Oh yeah,
I started eating stuff like, let's see, if I like something, I start eating it late. I was like, I don't know about that. So
she's real picky. She's
not now, I'm not, but
well, yeah, things have
certain
changed.
things, yeah. So
Things have changed. We'll say
mhm,
3 children. So that's we have a home of 5, so it's always noisy.
mhm,
We are not perfect. Let me just go ahead and throw that out there right now. If you're
yeah.
looking for like if you're looking for what's his name, Carl Winslow and Harriet, we're not it.
Nope.
We more like Homer and Marge Simpson. Always like I don't choke my kids. Not like Homer choked Bart,
Yeah.
but we want to. Oh my gosh. I just bought a phone charger last week and it's broken already.
Yep.
I don't even think I've had it for 7 days. Maybe.
No, you had it last Saturday.
Okay. It's
been a week.
Approximately 7 days and it's broken. So yeah. And my youngest son, that one right there, that kid was born to push me over the edge. I don't care what you say.
What?
Because she gonna defend him to here and back. That's just I ain't gonna say to where, but to here and back. But she gonna defend him because that's her baby, right?
Yeah. He
What
always gonna be around me, so
he's a mama's boy,
mama's boy, yeah.
and he definitely is. He definitely is. He can be sweet when he wants to be, but to say the least, we love all our kids. Our home is 95% happy most of the time. 95%. I say that 5% is when the kids are fighting each other or
Oh gosh,
stomping
that's
or
every day.
jumping around, just stuff like that.
Sometimes I be like that in the morning when you wake up to go to school.
Yeah, but for the most part, our household is it's happy because that's the type of environment we want to create, not just for us because we're pretty peaceful people,
Yeah.
and that we want to create that environment not just for us but for our children too because we want them to be we want they go to school so they need to go out into the world with a peaceful mindset, with manners, with um, the consideration of those around them,
Yeah.
and we practice all of that stuff here at home. So it's start. What's still saying? Home is where the heart is. That was
I
that.
think that's what it says.
Yeah, something like that. Something profound. I don't know, but it's you get the picture. You, I'm gonna let you just talk to everybody out there as far as like how your life has been. I mean, you ain't got to go back way back. I mean, again, this
I
ain't this
wasn't ready for this kind of
this is
questions.
this is supposed to be we're going. Listen, we're going off the script. I knew this was gonna
Yeah,
happen.
I said
I
that
knew this was
because
gonna
this
happen.
was supposed to be an introduction,
It
like
still
who
is.
we
It
are
is an introduction. We telling people who we are. I'm
and
sorry.
what to look forward to.
I'm sorry. It's not 10 minutes.
It's been
She
way over
wanted it to
10
be
minutes.
10 minutes. But look who you doing a podcast with.
I know.
Me.
We should save the other ones for later on.
I do want you to share this, even though this is an intro video. How has like your life been over the last year, we'll say?
uh, but the last year it's just been different, like in the previous years for me. I mean, everybody they see different changes in me. You know, I'm a different type of person, and I'm glad I changed who I am. Even though I came late into, I'm late on everything, like with life and stuff. I feel like,
Not all
but
flowers blossom the same.
yeah. All right, so about what's this October 2021? Yeah, I had to think what year it was. So October 2021, we went to a church here local, and they call it TC, but it's Transformation Church. And from the first day going there, it just felt different. I felt welcome the first day that we went. He can tell you. I said, I mean, even though we went through we went to a couple of churches. Sometimes when you go to church, you feel that vibe. Well, we wasn't feeling that vibe for the other past two churches that we went to. For the first day we went to this church, you feel that vibe. And then ever since then, we've been going there for about a year and a half. And I just felt different going there. And it's like I be like nowadays, I'm excited to get up in the morning to get ready to go to church.
Oh yeah, she's like, everybody get up, get up.
Yeah, I'm the first one up an hour or 2 hours before.
5:30 in the morning. She ready to shoot. We don't have to be at church till 8:30. She up at like five
I get up at
thirty.
5:30, so I get up at 6 o'clock. So yeah, so we loving it. We doing a lot there. I'm doing a lot. I'm doing like a class called Leadership Pipeline class. I love it, and it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot in that class, but I learned so much that I didn't know. So, and that just like opened your eyes. So, I'm excited about it. And I've been, let's see, I just started serving for preschool about a month now. Yeah, a month and a half. And I like it because I got patience with kids. So that's why at first I was like, I don't know about being around with kids when I have kids of my own. I'm trying to get away from kids. So yeah, these kids are, I mean, you deal with different personalities with these kids, and I have patience for that. So it's quite fun to see kids that know. You ask them questions, and it's surprising that the 3 and 4 year olds know the answer to these questions. Like you can tell they pay attention. You can tell they learning at home. So that's that really caught my attention with these kids. But I'm excited to be part of that. So yeah,
That's great.
yeah.
Yeah. I wanted you to share that in the intro because I think that it's an important piece to
Mhm.
this whole channel, this podcast in which we're creating because it is you're right. First of all, it was your idea.
Yeah.
It is the evolution, I think, of
Mhm.
you as a woman and a child of God.
Mhm.
And I'm just here for it,
Yeah.
to be honest. I mean, um, I was explaining, I always tell her this all the time about how proud I am of how much she's changed over the last couple of years. And I'm not gonna give context right now because that's for later on down the line. We don't want to just tell everybody everything in one
In one
video,
video, y'all.
you
Got more to
know.
come.
Yeah, a lot more to come. So just I got ideas, things that are just going through my mind right now that will probably be a great idea to share with you all out there as far as like our history and where we come from and
Yeah.
childhood and things of that nature. But also not just about us. We're going to be talking about. Why don't you tell everybody what we're going to be talking about primarily on this channel?
We're gonna be basically talking about relationship goals, marriage goals. You never know. Somebody might be single and they want to know something.
Yeah,
Maybe we just
singleness is
yeah,
yeah, it is a topic that needs to be talked about.
yeah.
It is a topic. basically just giving our perspective, our take on relationships, seeing as we've been together for so long and
Mhm.
we've had the bad days, we've
Yeah.
had the storms, we've had the hard times, we've had some amazing times, some great times, times where we did not want to leave each other's side. Like we've
Mhm.
been that close, and I'm talking like recently like that. I'm not talking about when you know when you just meet.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all new and stuff. You never want to leave each other's side. Like no, I'm talking like right now.
Yeah.
Like we I think we're a lot closer now than
Then we were.
than we've ever been
Yeah.
in our whole relationship. That goes for relationship and marriage as well. And you know, vice versa. You know, we've had some times where we just couldn't stand each other. You know, we
Yeah.
wouldn't talk to each other. We wouldn't don't want to be around each other. Just some close calls. You know, and we want to share all of that stuff in hopes that this channel will help somebody out there who may be struggling,
Mhm.
who may again need some help, need some answers, need some perspective, need some guidance.
Yeah.
And you know, we I'm not throwing the ages out there, but we're not super young,
No.
but we're not old either. So we are at a pretty good age
Yeah.
that I think we qualify to give advice to younger adults out there. Maybe even some adults our age. You never know. Or
Yeah.
maybe even some that are older than us.
Yeah.
Because just because you're older doesn't necessarily mean that you know everything.
Mhm.
You know, we've seen this over and over and over in life. You know, there have been some adults that learned some things from kids.
Yeah.
You know, children are some of the most thoughtful humans on the planet. They don't have to know each other to give each other a hug, to play with each other, to talk to each other, introduce each other to, you know, my name is this, your name is that. But adults don't even want to hold the door open for each other. Don't
Mhm.
want to speak to you, just try to run you off the road. Yeah. Life corrupts you.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna close this out.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go ahead and let you give the final words because I
Mhm.
think I talked a lot. I mean, you did your share too,
I
but
did my share.
yeah, go ahead.
Hope you enjoyed this episode 1 of Getting to Know Us and what to look forward to. Episode 2 will be back next week. Be on the lookout for that. And our Instagram social is opposite still attract. We'll put the link in the description box.
I mean, if you're somebody out there that's watching this and you're not subscribed,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Subscribe to the
What are
channel.
you doing? I mean, just go ahead and subscribe. Hit
Alert
the
button.
alert
Or it's
button,
the alert
the
bell.
bell, because YouTube be hating. So you know you want to know when we upload, of course.
Yeah.
So that you can keep up with us
Mhm.
and continue to support the channel.
Yeah.
So hopefully y'all have a great night out there.
I hope y'all have a good rest of your week ahead of y'all. Till then, see you next week.
Of the channel, opposites attract.
Opposite still attract.
Gosh, opposites still attract.
Yeah.
Opposites still attract, right?
It was your idea to
We
put
gotta,
still.
well, yeah, because everybody says opposites attract. Opposites still attract. This is
Oh
what I
my
got to.
gosh.
This is what I got to deal with right here. When I give you the cue, she be like,
No, I don't.
start choking, voice start getting all raspy and cut up. But that's just she
You're
doesn't
holding
even.
my
She
hand.
I'm holding her hand. You know, I'm trying to be romantic for a little bit. All right, just roll with it.
Uh-oh. Boys. 3 boys.
Yeah,
So,
no girls.
no girls.
We tried.
That's not gonna happen,
It
but
failed.
anyways.
It failed. I tried.
So the boys are
Edit that out.
oh gosh.
Okay. In the intro video. Ooh. You guys are going to bed. Don't want to hear it. Y'all going to bed.
So,
Close us out of here.
I don't know. Well, hold on, let's see. I don't know. So basically, let's see. You put that out. I don't know. I didn't think about that either.
So hopefully y'all have a great night out there.
Great. How? Oh, I hope y'all have the. I can't say that. I don't know. Hold on. 2-second pause.
So I hope everybody. So once again, thank you.
See,
You're messing me up.
I'm sorry.